Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find the real values of x that satisfy this equation. Now, this equation may look quite complicated, but it has a very simple solution. What we are going to do is that we will start by rewriting this second term. Let us multiply this term by 1. Now, we have 4x minus 2 times 1 plus root x squared minus x plus 1. And of course, this is multiplied by 1. You know that when we multiply any number by 1, it remains the same. Now, but instead of 1, we will write 2 over 2. Now, here we have 4x minus 2 divided by 2. And now we have 2 times 1 plus root x squared minus x plus 1. 4x divided by 2 is 2x. Minus 2 divided by 2 is minus 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2 times this square root. But now remember that 2 is the square root of 4. So here we have root 4 times root x squared minus x plus 1. Now what we are going to do is that we will combine these two square roots. So we have 2x minus 1 times 2 plus the square root of 4 times x squared, which is 4x squared, minus 4 times x, which is 4x, plus 4 times 1, which of course is equal to 4. And from here, we have 2x minus 1 times 2 plus the square root of 4x squared minus 4x. Now let us break 4 down into 1 plus 3. So we have plus 1 plus 3. Now let us look at this quadratic expression, 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. We can factorize it. Since the coefficient of x squared is not 1, let us use the table method. What are the factors of 4x squared? We have 2x times 2x. What are the factors of 1? Of course, we have 1 times 1. But since the middle term is negative, let this be minus 1 and let this be minus 1. 2x times minus 1 is minus 2x. 2x times minus 1 is minus 2x. And of course, minus 2x minus 2x is equal to minus 4x. So that means that when we factorize this, we have 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1, which is simply equal to 2x minus 1 squared. And this means that we can now write this as 2x minus 1 times 2 plus the square root of 2x minus 1 squared plus 3. Now, let us go back to the original equation. Notice that here we have 3x. Here we have 9x squared. And of course, you know that 9x squared is equal to 3x squared. Now, this second term has been rewritten as this. Here we have 2x minus 1, and here we have 2x minus 1 squared. So to simplify the original equation, let us do two substitutions. Let a be equal to 3x and let b be equal to 2x minus 1. Now we can write the equation as a times 2 plus the square root of, this is a squared, plus 3 plus, now this, that is the whole second term, is now this. So we have b times 2 plus the square root of b squared plus 3. Now this is equal to 0. Now look at this and look at this. You'll see that the two functions look exactly the same. So let this be f of a and let this be f of b. Now, of course, this is equal to 0. And from here, we have that f of a is equal to minus f of b. Now, one thing to notice about this function, which is exactly the same as this function, is that it is an odd function. Now, what is an odd function? An odd function is a function that has the property minus f of b is equal to f of minus b. Now, for illustration, let b be equal to 1, and of course, let minus b be equal to minus 1. Now, when b is equal to 1, in this we have 1 times 2 plus 1 squared is 1 plus 3, that is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. So here we have 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 times 1. This is 4. This is f of 1. Now let us find f of minus b, that is minus 1. This is minus 1. We still have 2 plus minus 1 squared is 1 plus 3, 4. The square root of 4 is 2. So here we still have 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 times minus 1. Now this is minus 4. And of course, this is f of minus 1. Now you can see that f of 1 is 4. So minus f of 1 is going to be minus 4, which is exactly the same as f of minus 1. Now this simply means that this is equal to f of minus b. And since this function is equal to this function, that is f of a is now equal to f of minus b, that simply means that a is equal to minus b. And from here we have that 3x is equal to minus 2x. Minus minus is plus 1. Rearranging this equation, we have 3x plus 2x is equal to 1. 3x plus 2x is 5x. This is equal to 1. Dividing both sides of this equation by 5, we have that x is equal to 1 over 5. So the only value of x that satisfies this equation is 1 over 5. And I forgot to add that f of a, which is the same as f of b, is strictly increasing. So this is the only value of x that satisfies this equation. Now let us check. When x is equal to 1 over 5, then 3 times x is going to be 3 over 5 times 2 plus the square root of 9 times 1 over 5 squared. That is going to give us 9 over 25 plus 3 is the same as 75 over 25 plus, now here we have 4 times 1 over 5, that is 4 over 5 minus 2, which can be written as 10 over 5 times 1 plus the square root of 1 over 5 squared, that is 1 over 25 minus 1 over 5 can be written as 5 over 25 plus 1, which can be written as 25 over 25. 9 plus 75 is 84. So we have 3 over 5 times 2 plus root 84 over 25 plus minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6. over 5. 1 plus 25 minus 5 is 20 plus 1. This is root 21 over 25. Now let us look at this. That is the square root of 84 over 25. 84 is 21 times 4 over 25. The square root of 4 is 2 and the square root of 25 is 5. So this is equal to 2 root 21 over 5. Now to open this bracket, we have 3 times 2, that is 6 over 5, plus this is now 2 root 21. 3 times 2 is 6, divided by 5 times 5 is 25. And of course, we have root 21. Plus, now opening this bracket, we have minus 6 over 5 minus 6 root 21 over 25. Of course, you know that the square root of 25 is 5 and 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Now, this is going to take care of that and this is going to take care of that, leaving us with 0, which is exactly what we have on the right hand side of the equation. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more tutorials here.